Why you need 1,000 Trias, don't miss out, was the title of the original Trias video we made on the channel, which was the first video made on the channel 6 months ago. I think it's obviously just a bit over 6 months, I think, because we're only maybe 5 days away from the channel being 7 months old. So you're talking nearly 7 months ago, essentially. The price of Trias back then was like around $2. So it's shown obviously a massive increase since then. Again, though, it was just interesting to see how well that has actually gone. Back then, the website wasn't as slick as it is now. Obviously, it's much slicker now. Really looks good, looks fitting now of the project that it's hoping to become. It's obviously got Triathlon that's coming up. And I know people don't like it when I call it Trias and want me to call it Trias. It's just so difficult to do after so many years of calling it Trias. You've also got Leviathan, which is already there, ready to go. You've got Tassima, lots of good things coming for everything along the Trias ecosystem. This is really interesting as well. This is like a metaverse built on Trias, which I think is crazy. Look how good this looks. This looks really good. It shows you how to do different bits and pieces in there and stuff like that. I haven't gone into too much detail on all the actual ecosystem because I've mainly been focused fully on Trias itself. But if you look at this ecosystem, there's still things to come. Divina, Behemotum, I think that is, and Octavius still to come. So I'm excited to sort of find out what these things are going to be. If we look at this as well, because we want to focus more on the update letter for the Trias community. So Trias posted that this post on x.com shows you a little bit about it. And the letter itself, the letter it's referring to is this, which we're going to kind of analyze now. So obviously they want to express a heartfelt gratitude for unwavering support and trust in our thriving ecosystem. Your enthusiasm and dedication serve as the driving force behind our continuous progress, propelling us forward towards our shared objectives. Now, as we go further down, they're pleased to announce that the total number of Trias holders at the addresses has now exceeded 27,000 plus, demonstrating the continued growth and support of our community. And it's now partnered with 4 exchanges. We're in the planning stages of cooperating with a 5th exchange, which will provide more convenience for investors, which is obviously great. In addition, we've expanded the application scenarios of Trias trusted computing solutions across various fields, paving the way for widespread technological application, which is obviously going to be very important. And as we also the mainnet. So they've launched the mainnet internally and are conducting various tests to ensure that platform stability and security. These milestones showcase our team's hard work and perseverance. We will continue to make progress and drive the development of Trias, achieving even greater accomplishments. Because obviously, you remember when I started talking about Trias, I was like, "This has definitely got 100. This is definitely $100." Even when it was at $2, I was like, "This is definitely $100 nailed on." And we'll show you a little bit more about that in a second. So the brand new Trias website is now fully launched. Obviously, I've shown you that. It does look really good. The Trias mainnet has reached go live status and is currently undergoing the final round of testing. We're moving towards official launch, marking an important milestone in our project. However, that is not all that we are aiming to accomplish. We're finalizing our strategic partnerships for the promotion of the mainnet release. We will ensure that the full reveal of the mainnet will be at the optimal market conditions, ensuring this milestone garners the attention it rightfully deserves. During the test phase, the Trias mainnet is undergoing rigorous internal testing to ensure stability and security, which is obviously what we want. If we keep going down, compliance work with the Japanese market. So regarding Trias's compliance work in the Japanese market, we've always placed high importance and are actively exploring suitable regulatory paths aligned with our development. We've been in close communication with partners in Japan and provided feedback and suggestions on exchange compliance materials. At the same time, we are actively preparing subsequent project materials to meet compliance requirements. Recently, we have initiated preliminary communication in one of the largest compliant exchanges in Japan and understood their project compliance requirements. We conducted a detailed review of our relevant materials provided by the exchange and proposed some areas for improvement. Currently, we're further optimizing project materials based on the feedback from the exchange to ensure alignment with Japanese compliance standards. Point 3, Trias ecosystem will jointly build an AI computing power base in Japan with partners, which will be a major step forward in the field of artificial intelligence and will lay a solid foundation for Trias's futures development. This is all looking so bullish and just shows you how big this project still has. Such room to grow, NetX community white paper. So in collaboration with the Oxford Octa Research Laboratory, will release a community version white paper. This collaboration brings together Oxford University's outstanding expertise in academic research and scientific innovation, combined with Trias's extensive expertise in blockchain technology. The community's version white paper will be released in March 2024, so it's next month, aiming to introduce Trias's NetX's technical architecture, main functions, and application scenarios to the community in plain language. Point 5, Trias government cooperation, empowering government services with trusted computing. So cooperation background, cooperation context. Again, feel free to come on this website, have a look through. It's a Medium post delivered by Trias. Trias is initiating communication with a 5th official partner exchange. Please stay tuned. So to further expand Trias's influence and user base, Trias is actively partnering with leading global exchanges. Trias currently has partnerships with 4 top-tier exchanges and has listed the Trias token for trading. Trias is initiating communication with the 5th official exchange partner. This exchange is one of the world's leading cryptocurrency trading platforms with millions of active users. Reaching a partnership with the 5th official exchange will further enhance Trias's token liquidity and awareness, attracting more users to join the Trias ecosystem. Trias will continue to actively partner with leading global exchanges, promoting the Trias token to more users, laying the foundation for the Trias ecosystem's prosperity. Now, this is one of the big things everyone's been saying about the KuCoin's ST tag, which is obviously you can see it on the exchange. And that seems to be putting a lot of people off, and it seems to be having a little like an effect on manipulating price slightly. So the Trias team has been maintaining close communications with the KuCoin team and actively promoting matters related to the Trias token on KuCoin, although the processing efficiency has slowed down and somewhat due to some interference and influence from external factors, leading to delays in Trias token processing. The Trias team attach great importance to Trias token affairs on KuCoin. This is actively cooperating with the KuCoin team to resolve related issues. We have supplemented and submitted more materials, and KuCoin also has relevant personnel to assist with processing. We will continue to maintain communications with the KuCoin team and pay close attention to the latest developments. We will provide timely feedback to the community through official channels as soon as there's any new information. So I'm looking forward to seeing that removed. I think a lot of people are. I still think it will be removed personally. So Ethereum, which is Bitcoin inscription Beppu. The Ethereum project successfully issued the Bitcoin inscription Beppu. Beppu is a metaverse platform based on Bitcoin that provides users new opportunities to create and manage virtual assets on the Bitcoin blockchain. Again, feel free, flick through this. Tassima, DA layer, and modular layer. Again, proper technical. Have a look at that if you wish. Triathlon project product roadmap update coming soon, and a new chapter in intelligent security. Again, interesting when this AI computing power base in Japan gets launched. Leviathan is there as well. Have a flick through this if you wish. The conclusion is we want to emphasize that regardless of challenges, the Trias ecosystem is constantly evolving and stronger than ever before. Sometimes solving issues may require extra effort and more time, but please trust that they will always treat them seriously and be prepared to overcome any obstacles we may face today and in the future. In any case, these difficulties will ultimately be overcome and we will realize our vision for Trias. Once again, thank you for your support and dedication. Also, this guy, I would suggest giving him a follow. He drops lots of alpha when it comes to Trias. It's at Miles_tweet. He said everyone needs to realize that Trias is working closely with several governments and not just government in not just any government. They've got China and Japan, and that's just the two that we clearly know about. But there may be others, and I think there probably is. The privacy computing technology is certified by Huawei. Only 5 in the world, company-wise, have done that. They have a yen stablecoin license and have huge NDAs in Japan, which are non-disclosure agreements. And some other partnerships they have is the China Federation of Logistics and Purchasing, which is huge ministry-level federation overseeing the entire supply chain industry in China. China Mobile, the largest mobile operator in the world. China Unicorn, the 6th largest mobile provider in the world. Docomo, the largest mobile operator in Japan. And Everbright Bank, one of 12 Chinese joint stock commercial bank. And the list goes on. Trias is one of the most undervalued projects on the market, as simple as that. Obviously, people are calling it the ETH of Asia as well. This shows you the Asia's wealthiest countries ranked by GDP. And here, our privacy computing technology has been recently been certified by Huawei, and as far as I know, we're among one of only 5 companies in the world to pass through their tests and certification to have received, or verification, sorry, to have received such certification. There's how you can see like the amount of companies that are closely working with this, and obviously we've got the Trias mainnet in the final stage. We know about that. Ecosystem projects will be combined to build an AI computing power base in Japan, working with sovereign governments by enabling trusted computing capabilities, and initiates communication with the 5th official partner exchange to provide to further expand global influence. It's going to be interesting to know what it is. People are suggesting it could be Binance, and here it is. So this is at Making Crypto Bacon. It says, what new exchange listing for Trias? Sure as heck sounds like Binance. What do you think, legends? You all want Lambos. I want something with class and rarity, just like my Trias investment. Check out my new ride if that happens. Trias, the ETH of Asia. Let's get ETH of Asia trending with that Trias bag. It's a nice car. That, it looks like something that you'd have at a wedding or something. But you can see that there's an element of class involved in that, right? And I think Trias has got massive, massive potential. Liam Langford at Liam Langford 69 says, "Good morning, Trias family. Feeling good even though it's raining like crazy over here. Well, guess what? It doesn't stop the ETH of Asia of climbing higher and higher. Buckle up." Went right through the Qcoin sell wall of $16. Again, the ST is having a lot. The ST tag is having a lot of things to say about that. Again, there's our very first video on it when it was around $2. It's now $16.34, a market cap 165. It kind of breached 17 on a few occasions, but it's still, it still has that issue. And I think it's mainly down to that Qcoin ST tag. Its max chart is looking really healthy. I think we're probably ready for another leg up shortly. Is this now the time to buy? Potentially, but also there could be a pullback. There could conceivably be a pullback. If you're looking to get a lower entry, obviously you probably will never see the $2 entry again. I doubt that will be a thing. But certainly, when it was, you're talking being down here, scooping up Trias down here, to now be here to potentially know where we've come from as well is exciting. So if we look at it on the coin perspective, when I said that $100 Trias is absolutely for me nailed on, and I thought that may be like the top, but the more things happen, the more new updates, the crazier things get for Trias. It's more and more looking like the 1,000 mark is not going to be short. You're not going to be too short of $1,000 per Trias potentially, but again, no financial advice, just an opinion. But right now, if Trias made $100, it would only be now an increase of 511%, which I think is absolutely more than achievable. If you want to look at $500 Trias, you look at a 30x from here and a market cap of just $5 billion. And if you want $1,000 Trias, we're looking at a market cap of just $10 billion, which I think is massively achievable for this project. And that would represent a 60x from this stage. People are saying also that 2,000 is possible. That's 121x. That might be a little too high, but you just never know. Crypto can do some crazy things at crazy times. But I think if we're looking at 1,000, a 60x from this point, I think is very, very achievable. But people forget that 10x's are just really good ways of building your bags. But for me, Trias has been a long-term hold, and I've not sold any, and I continue to increase my position in Trias because I really do fully believe in the project. Looking forward to seeing what they can do. Also, this was from at the Dream Crypto. This is how people think it is to hodl, which we all know it's not, right? And this is what it's actually like to hodl. And as you can see, there's so many pitfalls and dips and troughs along the way that can just absolutely destroy people's confidence in certain things, and it can. But that's overall, your trajectory is hopefully up if you've got in the right places. I think this is a great graphic, a great image to see. Just briefly as well, we have hit 4,100 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. We're trying to close in now on that 5,000 subscriber mark. If you want to take a look at this, you can join our free Telegram. Please feel free to come and join that. Completely free. Have a little play. You can join. You can come and be a follower on Twitter. That link's there. If you want to trade crypto using MEXC and don't have a MEXC account yet, here is a link there, which I get a kickback to when people sign up. Some of you have already signed up using this link, so I do really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And there's a buy me a coffee link as well if you wish. But more importantly, If you like this video, please smash the like button. I always appreciate it when you guys do that. Always means such a lot. Whatever you are doing, wherever you are in the world, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.